I used to think she was my sister and everything but blood. My best friend, the one who knew all my secrets. But then I crossed the one line I swore I never would. I touched her boyfriend. It started with harmless flirting, or at least, that's what I told myself. His eyes lingered too long, his words got too soft, and soon enough, I wasn't resisting anymore. I was daring him to cross that line with me. The first time it happened, I felt like my heart would explode from the rush. We were reckless. Her laughter was still echoing in the house upstairs while his lips pressed against mine downstairs. It was dangerous, forbidden, and yet, it felt like the only thing I wanted. That kiss turned into nights that blurred into lies. Lies that became harder to cover with every stolen glance. I told myself I could keep it secret, that no one would ever know. But secrets don't stay buried when they're this heavy. When I found out I was pregnant, everything cracked wide open. My hands shook, my mind raced, and suddenly I wasn't just the best friend who betrayed her, I was the girl carrying his child. I didn't know whether to cry or scream, but the truth was growing inside me, whether I wanted it to or not. When I told him, he swore he'd never leave me alone in this. He held me close, whispered that he'd figure it out, that we'd figure it out. But every time he went back to her, smiling like nothing was wrong, I felt like I was the shadow, the secret, the mistake he couldn't admit out loud. I hated him for it. I hated myself even more for still wanting him anyway. It all came crashing down when she found the messages. She confronted me with tears in her eyes and betrayal written across her face. My best friend, the girl who trusted me with everything, finally saw me for what I was. The thief who stole her love and destroyed our bond. I tried to explain, but what excuse is there for loving someone you should have stayed far away from? She walked away from both of us that night. Him, me, the whole mess we created. And in that silence, I realized something. This wasn't about him anymore. It was about me, about the life growing inside of me. He might not choose me, she might never forgive me, but my child would. And maybe that was enough. So, here I am, alone, but not broken. My best friend is gone. The love I thought I stole turned out to be nothing more than lust, and I'm left with the consequences. But in a twisted way, I don't regret it. Because even if it started with betrayal, it ended with me finding a new purpose. Not as her shadow, not as his secret, but as a mother.